team control here. I'm going to be doing a little thing. You know my series, The Kidnapping. The 15th part is actually a release. I'll be uploading the possibly final part next week. So yeah, that's the thing. So I'm doing a nice little special where I'm going to be doing how much damage it does to each character in the kidnapping universe. The scale is from 1 to 200, so yeah, let's get into it. Number 1, beheading. Beheading is just tearing off the head. It is always lethal most of the time. The only way it can be revived is with dark magic, as you can see here. As Sheld is reviving him. Well, not really, but whatever. Yeah, the only way that it can be done and fixed is with dark magic or zombification. So yeah, the score of this one is going to be 200, considering that it's a one-shot kill. Number 2, tank missile. The missiles from the tank, I say they give it about a good 100 damage, considering that it was able to stop the beast for that one whole part. So yeah, it's about 100 for me. Let's get on to the next one. Number 3, getting hit by the helicopter. The helicopter has blades on it, but considering on how much punishment all of my little figures have gone through, it only gives about a solid 75 damage, considering that it is one of the weaker attacks. Okay, to the next one. Number 4, chop back chop. This is like if a character teleports or gets behind a character, and then you see them move to the other direction and they go flying. This was only has been used right now in part 15, and yeah, this is the only one that has only been in one part, I think. It does about a good 50 damage and sometimes can even be lethal if put in the right hands. Anyway, to the next one. Number 5, split in 2. Split in 2 is exactly what it sounds. It's absolutely lethal. The only way to revive is by reconnecting with another part of legs or body. So, yeah, next one. Here comes number 6. Number 6, being hit by the military car. The military car does a good amount of damage, for me at least. It does at about a good 80%, considering it can knock some of them out like this. Oh, yeah. On to number 7. Being hit with this car, just pretty normal. Say it's about a good 50 or something. By the way, if the brightness is glitching for you, it's not glitching, just my camera. I was gonna include this one, but I decided not to. Basically, any tearing off of body parts, if it's not the head, or if it's like the legs, it does about like, I don't know, like 190, I don't know. All right, on to the actual one. Oh, sorry. My camera got glitched, sorry. Being hit by the hovercraft. This is one of the weakest attacks in the whole thing. It only does about 50. So, yeah, it's one of the weakest. And it hasn't even been used yet in the whole series, so yeah. Alright, on to number 10, I believe. Ran over by tank, about 50. Number 11, the drop. The drop is where has been shown in, I believe, part 10, where Sid and Sludge are teleported up by the zombie Marbo and I forget what the name was, but whatever. And it does about a good 150 damage, considering it's a huge drop and can incapacitate immediately. Alright, on to number 12. Punches and kicks are only about 25 damage, so yeah, I think they're the weakest. Number 13. The Cure. You guys haven't seen this one because it's in the final part, and I'm not going to spoil anything about it, but the Cure does only about 5 damage, making it the weakest one in the whole series. So, yeah, on to number 13, I think. Yep, 13. The Sling. This has only been used in part 15, where Ninja uses to sling the modified version of the Beast, the Super Beast. I think you can tell what he actually is. But whatever. The sling only does about 50 damage, I would say, making it one of the weakest attacks, but whatever. Number 14. The pig pile. The pig pile has been used in number 15 where they capture the real jackal. With the entire good side on it, it does about 90 damage and is able to knock a person out depending on how much. With the whole people in the team, like with everyone in the series on top of one person, does a good 175 damage. And if it's just like, I don't know, like 2 people, anything under the whole of the good crew, it does only about 75. So, yeah, on to number 15, I think. Yep, number 15. Smothering. Smothering was the main attack used in the first few parts of the series, where it would be used to smother, and they would usually come back, but whatever. Does about a good 100 damage, considering how quickly it can knock people out. Number 16, the coin slide. Unfortunately, I don't have a coin to show you, but all you need to know is an attack exclusively used by one character, which is Sludge. You might have seen him use it in the fight sequence. Not the newest one, but the old one. Remember that I call it the big fight, I think. It's only able to be used by Sludge, considering he's telekinetic. And you know, he's a freaking zombie, and he's been done test on by Marbo, and yada yada yada. Does about a good 100 damage, considering that it can knock people out. Number 18, the bite. It's just a bite, turns you into a zombie, and about the next part. It does about 100 damage, but it goes away pretty quickly because it turns you just into a zombie. So yeah, that's it. All right, on to number 19. Being speared by the beast does a very much amount of damage. Oh, there goes the light. Does a very much amount of damage, doing about a whopping 150 with the helmet on. Without the helmet, still a good 100. So yeah. Number 20. Singing literally any of the vehicles. They're so tight. 25 damage. Spinning glue stick, which is supposed to be a time lapse, keeps you bored while you're waiting. So yeah, 200 damage. Okay, those last 2 were kind of just jokes, but whatever. All right, on to number 21, I think. No, 22. Yeah. Any attack done by the true beast does a whole